Blog Talk Radio.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, Jimmy Mack coming to you live with a new transmission out of the Tampa Bay area of Florida. So funny. We love Blog Talk. We never hear unmuted sometimes. We never know what's going on, but it makes it interesting and fun. Even though we're out of Mercury retrograde, some days feel better than others. We also have the winter solstice coming up Friday. More about that later. And crazy full moons coming up as well, the week before Christmas, and all through the house, all of it. Hey, if you're not already getting our newsletter, it comes out every Wednesday. It's TGI Wednesday, appropriately enough. And that just gives you audios and MP3s, of course, video, affirmations, the show lineups, keeps you informed with everything that's going on with everything we got going on. Also did Soul Talk with Patty Malik today, worldwide show, pretty cool show. That was at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You would also like a replay of that, feel free to send us an email, info@jimmymackhealing.com. We're here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Also, keep in mind, we do have buy one, get one free right now, the audio MP3s. The library is about almost 25 audio MP3s. Things like topics like the holidays, travel, family, all the issues of the world are in there. Gosh, different ones, abuse, money, pain, lots of different subjects and topics. They're all about a half hour long. They include over 100 clearings, and they can only help you. So get in on that before it's gone. We generally do that around Christmas time. So it's going on now. Can go away at any moment. Reach out to us for audio MP3s, of course, the ebooks, regular books, sessions, anything we can help you with. We're here to serve. This is part of our give back, of course. And what we want to do as far as our contribution to all mankind. And that includes free readings and free healings here every single week. So we're glad you joined us. We're glad you're in for the show. And please stay tuned for more. We hope everybody has a great holiday and continues to enjoy the reason for the season. And regardless of your faith or belief, definitely want you to enjoy this time of year and have some childlike splendor in all of it. Be certain to press 1 if you want to raise your hand. Tons of folks on the URL listening on the computer, also listening on the phone lines. 713 is the area code to call in, 955-0594. Again, you're going to want to press 1 if you do want to get in on the show and raise your hand to ask a question. And hopefully we'll get you in the queue and we'll see what we can do tonight. I'm excited about tonight's guest. She's our resident transmedium. It's Reverend Debbie Dienstbier. This is all about communication with those in spirit on the other side. I say the other side. Gosh, they're in the room right now. I know that. And so we call it the other side. But you may want to get a message from your mom, your dad, your loved one in spirit, even your puppy dog or kitty cat or whomever. So give us a call, 713-955-0594. Be certain to press 1 to raise your hand. And we're excited about tonight's co-host and guest with me, of course, Reverend Debbie Dienstbier. How are you tonight, love?
I'm not here. I'm on the other side.
You are on the other side of town. A whopping mile or two from me. So God love you. Actually, you're in the more hoity-toity neighborhood than me even. You just happen to be on the outskirts, right?
Yep, that is good.
I love it. I love it. Well, welcome. We're so glad you're here. Always tell folks how to get a hold of you, honey, for a reading. The phone number, the email, the best website.
Okay. 727-433-3896. Or you can write spiritualdeb@gmail.com. Book, you can look up Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church.
Love it.
I'm here.
That's it. Yeah, that's all good. I love it. And the church is beautiful. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, Florida, you definitely want to go visit it. And it's a really nice little church. And, of course, she gives healings before the service starts and, of course, messages at some point during the end of the session, so the service itself. So it's always good, and you always make it interesting. We love that. Talk to us about what's going on. Gosh, we got winter solstice coming up Friday. Does it feel like, have you had lots of questions about even how it feels to others about retrograde? Is it the buzz of the season? What is going on? It feels electric, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it's been very emotional, too, all the changes people have been going through, you know. And I know I've had crazy electrical days, things breaking down the past 2 days, even the computers at my job, you know, where I go. Spend the whole day trying to get the computers to work. It was crazy.
Good Lord. Patty Malik, I was on the Soul Talk Patty Malik tonight. And a couple of days ago, her entire computer crashed, got it back up.
Yeah.
So you're not alone, you know. And she's out of California. Actually, she's, I think, off of Jacksonville area now in Florida. But, you know, she's been in California for forever, so it's that way. So very interesting.
Cool.
Yeah, just an observation.
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Friday,
hey, we'll grab a caller and you guys definitely want to get in on this tonight, you know, 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you want to raise your hand. 818, Carolyn from California. How are you tonight, love?
I'm doing great. How both of you doing?
Hey, we're doing good. We're happy you called. We hadn't talked to you in a while, honey. How have you been?
I've been doing good. I feel great.
Oh, good.
But I do have a question, and
sure.
I wanted to know, what do I need to know to move forward in my life right now?
What do you need to know that you don't already know?
No, I don't know. No, I said whatever I need to know to move forward in my life.
Well, you are moving forward, and it's not about what you need to know. You are moving forward. There's a lot of change in your life. And I just feel you're going to be seeking out other possibilities.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Excuse me. And they're showing me that there's magic in your life, and they want you to be aware of your own emotions because there's great new ideas that you're getting rid of the bumps in the road because they're hindering your progress. And I feel that there's a very clear communication here that you're going to have with people. And you're going to see the problems diminishing. It's going to be a win situation for you. And Spirit's saying, don't give up, give over.
You said don't give up?
Yeah, give over. Give it to God.
Okay.
There's wonderful changes coming your way. And by the month of February, there's great change. And there's a grandmother vibration here with you, and there's a gentleman that stands with her. And they said, no, that families here were all together wanting to celebrate this time. And there's somebody here saying happy anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
The anniversary it is. But they're saying happy anniversary, and they're saying accept this time to be open to receive and get out of your
Okay. Yes, thank you. That's a beautiful message.
You're welcome.
Love that.
I will remember. Okay, thank you. You guys have a beautiful holiday.
We
Hey,
will.
you too, honey.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it.
Thank you for taking my call.
Anytime,
Okay.
honey. Have a blessed time. 910 is our next caller. Pamela out of North Carolina. How are you tonight?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Well, we're doing good, honey. Thanks for asking. How have you been? What's happening? What's going on?
I've been doing well, and I just remembered that, tonight was the night, and awesome to be able to connect with you and Reverend Debbie.
Yeah.
I was wondering if any of my family members on the other side have a message for me.
Of course they do. Is that all you wanted to know, if they do have one, or you want to hear what they have to say?
I'd love to hear what they have to say.
There's a gentleman here that's like a jokester, and he's wanting to brush away the worry. I see him brushing your head like he's wanting to get rid of the worry, because everything's getting in the way of what you're wanting to manifest. And they want you to know that your dreams are being fulfilled, and all this hard work is leading to really great success for you in the new year. And I feel that there's a wonderful love that you have for beautiful things in life. And they're saying it's time to get rid of the crazy-making stuff. And I feel like you're really blessed, and there's not really that much craziness in your life and crazy friends. But that's what keeps you balanced in your life. And there's a grandfather here from your dad's side of the family. He's telling me that you didn't know him very well, that he passed away when you were young. You understand?
That's true,
and
yes.
There were a lot of things that he wanted to see you accomplish, and he wanted to be here longer on the earth plane to work with you, but he had to go ahead to pave the way for you. And he says, opportunities are yours, and they're going to be offered to you. He said, you're in the pursuit of what you're needing to fill your soul. And he says, it's time for you to act upon your plans, and there's wonderful rewards that are being brought to you. And they're showing abundance in diverse. You're going to see people being dropped in your life and handing you what you need. It's kind of like being on a scavenger hunt, because I'm seeing different people coming in your life and just putting in your hand whatever it is that you're needing in that moment. So God bless you. How wonderful.
Well, thank you. That sounds positive.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
How are you doing in North Carolina, honey? They got weather coming there like crazy.
So far, so good.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Cold.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're blessed here, so awesome.
You really are. You're in a good little place, honey. It goes below 70 here, and I'm throwing logs on the fire. So. Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't
We're not used to it here.
Yeah.
Anything else going on healing-wise? You okay, love?
I do have pain in my left hip, like the piriformis area. A nerve gets pinched. That would be great if you.
Gosh, stand up. Let's rock it out. See what we can do. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stand up, face due north. You know what to do. Going to pull you forward for yes and push you backwards for no. We'll do something different tonight. Just put your hand on where that's painful. It's going to drop you back when we find the weakness. Here we go.
Okay.
Excellent. And we're going to bring in strength now. And all I'm doing is fishing it from the heavens, top left corner, slow to the middle, underbelly of the fish, face, back, across my original line, and I'm coming back into your hip right now. It's going to pull you forward.
There it is.
Love that. That's bound to help. It does feel repetitive, honey. And I would encourage you, some of the access consciousness guys I like, and they would say if you're at the computer, you need to get up about every 20, 30 minutes and walk around and be gone for 20, 30 minutes. So keep that in mind. We do see you sitting a lot. Truck drivers, people that drive a ton, theirs goes out of whack really on the right side, generally gas pedal kind of stuff. Does that make sense? It's what they're whispering in my ear to tell you. So whatever you're doing is somewhat repetitive. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Makes sense. So I don't know what that is, but, obviously they're saying you do. So, consider that. Get up, walk around, do some stretches, go for a walk outside, whatever you got to do, honey. But that's going to help what we just did just now. You don't test for heat. You do test for ice in that area if you want to consider that. I do like Epsom salt solution. She lavender or non-lavender. You test non-lavender too, clockwise or counterclockwise. You test counterclockwise, rubbing that on. So I'd consider that as well. And you can find that, of course, at any drugstore or Walmart, the Epsom salt lotion. Make sense?
Okay, yes. Thank you, and happy holidays.
You got the bonus plan tonight. You too, honey. Merry Christmas to you. Thanks for calling in and listening. We appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye for now, honey. 860 Amla, Connecticut. How are you tonight? What's going on?
Hi, Jimmy. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for taking the call.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in and raising your hand.
I do have a question, Reverend Debbie or Jimmy, both of you. I'm really fond of this person that it's been a while, but we've been going through some difficult times. It was my birthday this past Sunday, and he didn't really reach out to me, and he's been very distant. He's going through some stuff right now, but I was just wondering if you see it tapering off and us being in a committed partnership, or is this something to let go of?
He isn't ready to make changes in his life. He's still focused on himself. Do you understand?
Yes, I do understand.
It's him first, me first is what Spirit's telling me. And I feel like you're too kind for him.
Yeah. I'm just really sad. Honestly, I'm just very sad with how things unfolded itself in the last week. And my heart's hurting. I don't deserve to be left hanging. And I don't think it was intentional, but I'm at a cusp now. I'm at a real big, giant climax cusp point. I don't know what to do. I mean, I know my heart in the sense of if I don't say anything, it's going to linger. And I want to say it with kindness, but sternness. So I was thinking of waiting until after the holiday to sit him down and talk to him. But anytime you want to talk to him, like I tried to do a couple weeks ago, he is very distant, and he just runs away, basically, figuratively. Yeah.
Her call dropped, honey, but I'm sure she'll call back in and answer your question. But I'm going to take it in the meantime.
Okay, sure.
I don't mean to break guy code here tonight. Man code is always look for what our actions are and what we do, not what we say. So. He could be saying happy birthday all day long, but if he's not taking you out, that's all you need to know. Because that's just, pretty much inexcusable on either side, really, if we're supposedly trying to make a run of this relationship. I feel like in the next probably 48 hours, you're going to say something. You can't not say something is what they're saying. And I don't blame you. I'd rather you get it out now, honey, than have it linger and smolder and drive you even more nuts. Because if he's that oblivious and isn't thinking about it or saying, "Hey, I missed your birthday, let me make it up to you," then I want better for you. Does that make sense?
That makes complete sense. Do you think I should call him or text him?
I mean, it tests weak to call. You can text. I mean, we can be really brave in emails and text, right?
Right. But
so,
I think
you can start out with something innocuous like, hey, I don't know how we missed it, but you missed my birthday. What's up? When do you plan to make it up to me? Ha ha. This weekend?
Yeah.
What's going on? Disarm people with humor. I love humor. Does that make sense?
Yes. So, Jimmy, do you feel like this will, if I say something, it'll break the egg?
I would push him. He tests kind of weak in all this, but I'd push him until I got a yes or a no. I can't stand being in the in-between. You can't either. Does that make sense? So, kind of the meme on Facebook on relationships is, hey, I've got shit to do. Are we doing this or what? So I'd rather now so you can rule him out. It's like TikTok, right? I don't want to be doing this dance through the spring if he's not all that into you, okay?
I know.
Most men, for the most part, if he wants to go out with you and we're getting along, I'm going to go, what are you doing for your birthday? And can I be a part of your birthday and take you to dinners, movies, or bowling, or whatever the world you like, right?
Yeah.
So if he's not doing that and not saying all those things, you got all the information you need right there.
I know.
That's it. I'm out. Just saying. And I'm talking to you like you're my best friend, my little sister, and, I would tell you he's not good enough for you, sweetie, okay?
Okay. So there's
makes sense?
It makes closure time. Is that you're saying?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, again, don't. I would stay out of white picket fencing. And where's this relationship going? Are we getting married on New Year's? Whatever. You can enjoy him, but if he's not, if he's not picking up the phone, if we're not doing something this weekend, I mean, that's not boyfriend material.
No.
If you got to make every move, then that's not good either for you, for your own self-esteem and good. Reverend Debbie's back on now. We'll see what she says.
Okay.
How do you feel about it, love?
It's a one-sided relationship.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I was
feeling
too.
Energy and work into it. And, you want to follow your heart, and you have a great love for home and family, but you need trustworthy people in your life. And I feel like this is a time to move quickly, and I feel that you need to choose logic over your emotions. There's going to be a lot of sudden changes in your life, and you're going to look at true colors in people, and you're going to be like, this doesn't work for me anymore. It used to, but it doesn't work for you anymore.
Right.
And he might come back around, but you're not wanting a permanent relationship with him unless he's doing all his homework.
Oh, yeah.
And I just see him as a couch potato at this point. So God bless him. God bless him.
I know. And you know what? I'm not like the old me. I'm somewhat on this progress road. I mean, it's always, evolutionary process is always a spiral staircase. But I'm really happy with the fact that I'm not fixing people anymore. That's my old patterning. I would have wanted to fix this person and go crazy fixing him. And so I'm not doing that. So, it's time to.
Congratulations for you.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's a big thing. Now it's just time to bring in the 2019.
Your vibration is raising. You're going to attract different types of people in your life, and it's going to be such a more healthier relationship for you.
Okay.
It's worth the wait. So God bless you, dear.
All right. Let it go. Let God and move on. Yeah.
I would. I'd still push him to no, but that's what I would do too, honey. Just saying. So I think you deserve better. I think you're going to fall down and find somebody else, or they're going to find you. But I'd rather now than waste your time all the way to spring and sit around disappointed for New Year's, sit around disappointed for Valentine's Day. Screw that. I'd rather be by myself than wonder what he's doing or what's going on with him. If he doesn't step up, we're moving on. And forget about a spiral staircase. We need an elevator. We got to get moving here, okay? Just saying.
Yeah. It's so true.
Love? I know.
I mean, a person who adores me, because you know what? I do that for people. I know I'm that. So I deserve that in return as a reflection. I do deserve that. I love it.
You do you, girl. And someone else will show up that'll be like that, okay?
I hope so. You know, I hope by Valentine's Day I'm kicking, and I'm shiny. I'm shinier than ever.
Let us know. We need to know. Yeah.
Okay. I will.
Keep us
Thank
posted,
you so
honey.
Much.
Thank you. Have a great night. Thanks for listening. Thanks for calling in.
Okay.
713-955-0594. You got to press 1 to raise your hand, folks. 813 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? I recognize that area code.
Hi, Jimmy. Can you hear me?
Hi, honey. I can hardly hear you. What's going on? How are you?
I'm doing great. So I've received some pretty amazing healing from you guys the last couple weeks, and
good.
So I wanted to call in today, and thank you for taking my call. I'm trying to. I worked last week with some anger that I was carrying around, and after the call, I feel pretty amazing. However, I've noticed that I still have some lingering. I don't know the best way to really say it, but I have for several years now. I think I had like some PTSD, and along with that came some cussing. And I cannot, even though I try to stop cussing, like it just comes out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, why can I not stop that? And I don't know so much if it's a behavior or if it's like part of like something else, if that makes sense.
Are you talking about cursing?
Yeah, like cuss words. Like I get angry and it's just, but it's to the point. But it's to the point where like
that's okay. I was going to start cursing, but it's like whatever.
But it's in a part like it's like around my kids, or like I feel like I feel like my filter. Yeah, I feel like my filter is gone. Like I can't control it. If that makes sense.
Well, we'll see what Reverend W has to say, then we'll take a shot at it, honey.
Have your kids made you get one of those curse jars where you got to put $1 or a quarter in it?
There you go.
They can make lots of money off of you.
Yeah, I probably would go broke at this point. But I don't know. Like I feel like I've tried to work on fixing it, and it's like I don't know, it won't stop. But then, you know, I do have a lot going on, and so maybe it's just getting
out.
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe it's a stress thing, but the main, could definitely do the swear jar. The main call for tonight is I have a 12-year-old daughter, and she and I have had a very it seems like when she was born, she hated me, if that makes sense. Like she does not, I can never do anything right. Everything I do is wrong. Well, she takes everything out on me, and I feel like that's a big source of like where my frustration comes from. And, you know, she tells me she hates me. She wishes I would die. She wishes she would die. Like things that you just wouldn't expect your daughter to tell. And this isn't coming from a 12. This was back when she was 5 and 4. And I really don't know at this point what to do anymore or how to fix it. But I want her to be healthy, and if it's something that I can't pinpoint it, and she doesn't understand where it comes from even. She just always has felt that way about me. It's like she was born that way. And it's destroying our family. Like it's destroys. She destroys. It's like she hates our entire family. Like. She tells we have have other kids that she wishes they were dead, and she wants to be the only child. Like it's always been like that, and I don't know if it's something that just from a past life experience. I'm sorry.
Have you had her talk to a counselor or psychiatrist?
She refuses. Yeah, I've tried to get her to do that, and she refuses. She was born prematurely, and she had. I was told that she possibly had autism at one point, and she has sensory processing disorder and some ODD. They said oppositional defiance disorder. Unfortunately, they wanted thousands and thousands of dollars.
How old is she, honey?
She's 12 now.
Okay.
And I've had to go raise her without to help because I didn't have the insurance, wouldn't cover any of it because she was born prematurely.
Right.
So I've had to raise her on my own with all these disorders, and I don't know if that's part of it, the way she's feeling internally. But I don't. It's destroying our family.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wow.
Sometimes I feel like it's a past life thing because when she was little, she'd be like, "You're not my mommy. My other mommy and daddy don't look like you." And I'm like, how do you even know what a dad is? Because she didn't have one at the time. She'd never been around another guy. But she would just always tell me that I wasn't her mom.
Wow. Wow. She's wanting attention.
Definitely that.
She loves shock value. You know?
Yes.
And I find it interesting that you let her run your family and run your life. She's the mom and she gets to tell you what she will or won't do. Are you aware of that?
Well, that's where my cussing has, I think, stemmed from is me just I feel like I have no control and it's like
she's
if I cuss it gets her attention.
You are. You're out of control. And you're
I have no control.
Because you're not in control and then you're going to start swearing. Yeah. You know, I feel you need to nurture yourself. And I feel like you have the ability for so much more in your life, and I also feel there's help for your daughter, you know. And where do you live in Tampa?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm in like the Apollo Beach, Tampa area.
What part?
Apollo Beach.
Oh, okay. All right. I know where that is.
Yeah.
People there. So, well, I feel like you're going to fight for justice and equality, and Spirit's saying don't give up. I feel that there is a doorway that's going to open before March where you're going to get your daughter help. She has a hard time in school. Does she not go?
She does go to school, but she has a very hard time with relationships with anyone. So it's constant, like, it's not just at home. It's with her friends. It's she doesn't keep friends. She doesn't get along with people. It's something internal, you know, with her. But, yeah, at school she does amazing. She's a straight-A student. She's captain of the cheer team. She just doesn't do well for relationships. Not at home, not with me, not with her brothers and sisters. She's ruined relationships for me. And it's to the point where, you know, I find myself like when I let her go off a lot more than I should because it's a relief. It's like, oh my God, I don't have to deal with her, and it's a horrible thing to say. But when she's gone, the whole house is peaceful. It's like she has this energy about her that's just like anger and destruction, and it's internal. And she doesn't even know why she's self-destructing. She has no clue, and I don't know where. I'm sorry?
You know, like the kid that won't quit crying. They go, here you go, have candy. Just so they'll shut up. They're going to give them ice cream or candy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what she's doing with you, you know. And have you ever heard of Core Health?
I'm sorry, heard of what?
Core Health.
No.
It's you know, what Jimmy Mack does is kind of like Core Health, but totally different, where your body becomes a pendulum. And I just feel like it's easier to balance you and your daughter than you think.
Okay.
And I don't know if she would consider working with Jimmy Mack.
She has before when she was younger. On this issue, it was on something else, and she was not open and receptive to it.
But she hasn't completed a cycle of something. They're showing me a cycle that's needing completed with her.
Okay.
And there's something coming up for her with emotions that she needs to face or look at.
Well, I know it's a lot of it. Her dad played professional baseball, and Unfortunately, at the time he was married, he told me he was separated, getting a divorce. We dated for a while, ended up pregnant, and he'll text her on Instagram, but he won't see her, and he doesn't talk to her on the phone. So I know a lot of her issues does come to the fact that her father, the word abandoned is the word, or I know that is a lot of it, and she takes it out on me.
Yeah.
You know, she sees him on Instagram, and he's got, you know, he's a millionaire, and he has all this money, and he has other kids, and he's, you know, and she watches that, and I think that that's probably not helping. So maybe that's the thing that you're talking about as far as, like, that's coming up for her emotionally.
Yeah.
So that does make a lot of sense.
For her, where there's going to be positive changes for her, and she's not going to change I find it amazing that she can be a cheerleader and everything and have all this bad behavior at home. But she can do what she wants to do. So there's buttons missing here.
Yeah, there's a disconnect
like I said,
there.
Yeah,
it's kind of her getting
first.
back at you, honey. Yeah.
Yeah,
it also feels,
like
by the way, she will grow her way out of this over time. If she was, you know, making all F's and not on the cheerleading team, it would be a different story. You'd have some real catastrophe on your hands. But Reverend Tiffany is sending me a great text, IMing me on Skype. She is wildly intuitive, and she's our producer. And she said in past lives, you had a bunch of kids in the UK. You sold them. This is probably around, you know, 1700s, 1800s, something like that. And your daughter's come back, and she's pissed. She was sold into abuse and slavery and other terrible things. She died before she was 20. So she's back kind of almost for revenge in this time period. But I feel like she's going to outgrow it. 14, 15, 16. By the time she's 17, she's going to hugely outgrow this. And Reverend Tiffany is writing by age 20, and I'd say even as early as age 17. It's like she's going to turn a corner. So you'll see. Hey, if the straight A's continue on, honey, and cheerleading, please encourage her to do that all she can. You let her go do that as much as possible, because you're just going to create a war atmosphere when she comes home there and the least little thing goes wrong, okay?
Is there any way to do, like, any type of healing from the past life stuff, or no?
Yeah,
absolutely. We can work on that one day, honey. You know, and
I'll give you a call.
You can work. Yeah, I'll be glad to help you, love, and we'll work through you to get to her. So that's not a problem. Okay. Yeah, and every week I'm at Kodawara Yoga Studio in Tampa, Florida. So come see me in person, or we can do phone. 48 states, Skype around the world, as you know, and I'm here to help you, love.
All right, sounds great. Thank you, guys, both.
Appreciate it. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening. 714 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Charmaine. I'm calling from Philadelphia, PA.
How are you, Charmaine?
I'm doing wonderful, Jimmy. And Reverend Debbie, how are you doing?
Good.
Wonderful.
Thanks for asking, honey. We consider this our Christmas show.
Well, I really don't have anything in particular, but I will say this morning, I woke up this morning kind of heavy with a present of my grandmother. I have two grandmothers on the other side, and it seemed like they were like holding me. You know, I feel like I have a heavy burden of just life, and I just wanted to know, is there a message that they would like to give to me?
Excuse me. There's a grandmother here from your dad's side of the family.
Okay.
And she's singing that joy. She's singing that song. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart.
Yes.
And she says, "This is your time to shine."
Okay.
She's saying, "Open your heart. This is your time to shine." And there's wonderful blessings that are being given to you, and your loved ones in the world of spirit are working together, kindred spirits. They want you not to give up.
Okay.
And you're going to get doors open where things will begin to manifest for you and come full circle.
Uh-huh.
And you'll be able to quit second guessing yourself.
Okay. I appreciate that because it's funny because last night it's like all of a sudden I started seeing the green hawk. And so I figured the green hawk is strength. So they're telling me, hang in there, don't give up,
And it's also changing.
Okay.
Because he can transform.
Yes, he can.
Yeah, he can transform.
Okay. But, I picked up as a transform because he would transform when he get angry. But I'm not angry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're showing transformation for you. And I feel it's really important right now. And you need to just stay in your integrity. Okay. And you're going to see that situations are calling for your honest and open communication as everything comes full circle for you.
Got it. Thank you very much. I
feel this is
love that.
Is your dad
That's
in the
a great
world of
message.
spirit?
I'm sorry. Say that again, sweetie.
Is your father in the world of spirit?
No. He's on the side with us.
When they come in, I'm hearing Father, 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 and I feel that they're watching over him. He worries too much. He's in his mind, thinking.
Yes,
and I feel in the world of spirit, they're putting things together for him.
Okay.
And he's going to make a lot of positive changes in his life.
Okay.
To turn for a whole new direction. So God bless you.
Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that tonight.
Thank you.
That's a great message, honey. The other thing I would encourage you to realize is that's not angry. The hawk, when I see it, is determined and fierce. So you're kind of confusing that with angry, but they're saying you're pretty fierce and determined too. Okay, not in an angry way, but in a steadfast, Energizer Bunny. I'm never going to stop till I achieve my goals kind of way.
Yes. Thank you for that, Jimmy.
Is that you? That. There you go. That's you.
Yes.
So don't think of it as angry. Think of it as determined.
Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, thank you. Y'all have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you. You as well, honey. Merry Christmas, and thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime.
You bet. Have a great night. 955. 713-955-0594. Press 1 if you want to get on live and ask Reverend Debbie a question about a loved one in spirit. 201's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Jackie. I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hey, Jackie. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
You have a question for Reverend Debbie, honey?
Yes, I do. I just want to see if you could connect with either one of my parents or both. I'm actually working in the house right now and sorting through a lot of things.
I thought you were
a bittersweet.
I thought she was in the bathtub too. You in the bathtub? I love it. Girl, you better have some candles lit, some flowers floating. Come on now.
No, I needed to salt. I really did because I just left out of a very dusty basement. I didn't know you was going to call me up right now.
I love it.
Oh, God. I'm just trying to clean off the mess. That's it. And clean up everything that I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to know you're doing a good job. And I feel like you're in your mind too much worrying about everything and worrying about pleasing people that are in the world of spirit, and they're kind of laughing at you, just so you know.
Okay.
Because all these material things don't mean anything to them anymore because they're in a better place.
Yes, I know that much.
Do what you love. They're saying do what you love.
And that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm putting things back in order. I'm restoring what needs to be restored.
Good.
And I'm doing what I know that they would have, have wanted me to do, and not, I'm not trying to be like everyone else who created this big mess. And I'm doing it in honor of them. I know they don't care about these things anymore. Things that they really cared about, everybody already went through it and took what they wanted. What's left is mine.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're really happy with the decisions that you're making. And I feel there's a lot of love here being sent to you, and they want you to know that they are spending the holidays with you, that you're not alone.
Okay.
And your dad regrets he didn't know how to communicate better. And he feels like there's so much he has to tell you, and I feel that he's going to come and visit you through your dream state and bring you many, many messages of love. And you should be very proud of everything you've done.
It's not been easy.
No, it never is. Never is.
It almost got the best of me.
Argue with you and tell you what you need to do, but they're not helping you. They just want to tell you how to do it. And you need to just do it the way that works for you. And let everyone have their opinion, you know?
Well, I've been shut out from them for like almost 8 years, and the only reason why I'm in the position I'm in now is because I had to go through the courts.
Right.
And it's cost me a substantial amount of money.
Yep.
And a lot of things that was dear to me, my personal things.
Right.
That, my mother preserved for me. They're like missing awards, trophies, and things I wanted to share with my kids. Sentimental things,
Right.
But now that I'm there, trying to put it back together and still maintain my own household, the buzzers are circling.
Oh, of course.
But
that's always the way.
They had their chance.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a good job, and just let it go. I would just let it go and know that they're there with you and they're grateful for everything you've done. And they're saying have no regrets. So, God bless you.
Yeah. When you say let it go, what do you mean? You're talking about the feelings of like hurt and resentment, or because I want to get the house. I want to restore the house. That's my home. It should be my home. I'm not going to let some investor or somebody take the house.
Right.
And I've invested a lot of money in it. I mean, I'm just waiting for justice. That's it.
It's coming.
To prevail.
Yep. Well, good.
But I have a question, though, about healing, because
honey.
In all of this, Jimmy, not only was I broken from the inside, because these are the people who I cared the most about, who betrayed me at my weakest point, it affected my children. And I have a son that struggles with many things, and I know that once I heal completely, they should actually pick up from my energy. And, I just want to know if you can.
Yeah, when I ask Spirit, it's more about you than them, by the way. And I think they're witnesses to you kind of restoring the house, fighting with the relatives, all that sort of thing. And they pretty much had a front row seat to a lot of chaos and drama. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, it's almost like the worst is behind you, by the way. You aren't going to have 10 more years of this. You've got like 30, 60, 90, 120 days. This is all going to be infinitely better, by the way. It's your choice whether you keep the thing, sell the thing, whatever you want to do. Spirit couldn't care less, and they couldn't care less, by the way. So it's up to you. I live in an ancient house, too. My mother's joke always was, if the termites stop holding hands, it'll all fall down. So, what difference? She used to say, what difference does it make anyway? She loved saying that, So will it matter 5, 10, 20 years from now? A lot of times the things that we think are so important, they just fade to dust. So keep in mind the most important thing is to keep your health restored, take care of the kids. They're not going to care where you live or what you do. They love you.
Right.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Happy New Year, all that stuff. So appreciate it.
Thank you guys too, and I'm sorry about the tub.
No, that's funny. I love it. I was gonna tease you and say, put some clothes on, put a robe on. I can see you all the way from here in Florida.
I'm already halfway dressed.
There you go. We love it.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
for listening, honey. Thanks for calling in. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night, honey. 713-955-0594. If you don't press 1, we're going to call it a night. Go, go, go. Press 1. Hey, Reverend Debbie, read for me. I love you. I love you. Ask if my dad's around, my brother's around. Your friend the other day picked up on my dad being in the room. How wild is that?
Wow, how nice.
Mm-hmm.
How nice.
Yeah.
Well, your brother's here, front and center.
Love
and
that.
He's so happy where your mom is. He thinks it's a lot better for her.
Oh,
and he said he can visit her more frequently where she is now.
Nice.
And he said that he's wanting to clean up your life. He's not agreeing with everybody in your life.
Well, good luck with that. You know what he was like. That is rich coming from him.
But he said, you know, he would like to see advancement in your life, and he says in the new year, halfway through, you're going to be making some changes, and some of the people that are in your life now, not me.
Love it.
He says you're going to be downsizing.
Good.
You're going to have to make way for the new. And he says there's wonderful opportunities coming to you in the new year. They show me like around April and May. And that's going to be your time to shine.
Love that.
Right.
So well said. And for folks who don't know, my brother was gorgeous. He looked like Tom Cruise, only taller, and Reverend Debbie remembers him, and women clung to him as he walked down the street. He was gorgeous. He was beautiful. He died of drugs and alcohol, very near and dear to my heart. So dial back on the drugs and alcohol, folks, I can tell you. But he lived fast, and he was gorgeous. He passed away at 28. He comes and visits me all the time, especially with addiction clients. So we love you, Kevin. It's awesome. I'll be in the middle of Publix, and they'll go, Kevin, you have a call in grocery on line 7. And so it's Kevin to do stuff like that, hide your car keys. He was that guy. So I love it. Thank you, love. Hey, 352 is going to be our final caller tonight. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Did I finally get on, Jimmy?
Hey, you were on live, sir. How are you?
Your lucky day.
Hey, I'm good.
Your lucky day.
I just wanted to give you a testimonial on your head-to-toe scan.
Oh, the audio MP3. Sure. Good.
Right. I've been listening to it for the last 5 days, and I've noticed a significant difference. And I've already passed this off to about 5 or 6.
Did we lose you?
I think we did.
I think we might have.
I thought you lost
me. Oh, there you go. We hear you now. Awesome.
I just wanted to let you know.
I'm glad you did. Yeah. Thank you so much for calling in. Did you have a question for Reverend Debbie or want to speak to anybody in spirit?
Yeah, you could see what Mom has to say around Christmas, but because Jimmy knows who I am, I talk to her quite a bit. So, has she got anything more for me?
How nice. Well, your mom is saying don't eat the cookies. I didn't make them. Do you understand that?
Huh?
Your mom is saying don't eat the cookies. I didn't make them.
Okay.
And she said, she says she's wanting to look out for the best with you. She wants to know you're taken care of. And she's telling me that you're a good boy, that she could always count on you. and she doesn't want you to beat yourself up. She said everything is just as it's supposed to be, and she said she wouldn't trade you for all the tea in China. And you're going to see through the holidays that she is right there with you.
I know that.
And did she like cats?
No.
She didn't like cats?
No. Nobody in my family likes cats, sorry.
Ah. Were your family from way, way back Mennonites? Or you don't know?
I don't know.
I felt like far, far back in your family tree there were Mennonites and they don't like cats.
Okay. That makes sense now.
Yeah, and what's funny is when I go to talk to you, I have a cat, and my cat's like all over everything, wanting to be the pet psychic or something here. I don't know. But your mom says do what makes you happy and that you make her very proud. And there's an uncle here. There's, what's the name? Artie? Somebody, she's giving me a name, Artie.
Well, that's my father's name.
Ah. And she's
I'm a
talking
junior.
about Artie. You're a junior?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, you have a blessed holiday, and I'm sure you will because your family's going to be there with you. So God bless you.
Thank you, Debbie.
Love that. Hey, thanks
Thank
for
you,
calling
Jimmy.
in, friend. Yeah, anytime.
Right.
We appreciate it. Gosh, what a great show. Reverend Debbie, it flew by, didn't it?
It did.
It did. Give folks a way to get a hold of you, honey. Anybody that can start guessing names in the world of spirit, folks, you're going to need to get a reading with her, really. Give her a call, give her an email, find her on Facebook. You can give them the numbers, honey.
Okay. The number is 727-433-3896, or you can go online to spiritualdeb@gmail.com. Or Facebook, my church's page is called Wings of Grace Spiritual Center Church, and we're on Indian Rocks Beach at 3:30 on Sundays. And love to see you there. And God bless all of you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And know that there are so many blessings yet to come for all of you. God bless you.
Love that. Well said. Last show of 2018. That is hard to believe, isn't it? Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah. Hey, everybody, join us here every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next week will be Christmas, so we don't have a show then. But we've got shows, of course, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get on the mail list, info@jimmymackhealing.com. We'll send you a replay of this show, especially if you're on it. You're going to want it. So appreciate everybody. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that. Want to wish everybody the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Good night for now. Bye.
Bye.